Oh boy, today's the day to harvest the garlic scapes. So what are garlic scapes? This is a garlic scape. It grows a long, tall stem out of your garlic, kind of like onions or members of the allium family, and if you let this go, it will open up and turn into a flower. However, then you're putting energy into the flower instead of putting flavor and all the good energy into the bowl of your garlic. This particular garlic here I've had in for naturalized for 3 years. I'm going to dig it out now and just use it, but the scapes, as you can see, here's some of my other garlic that I'll leave in a little while longer. I'm going to cut off all the scapes, and some people make like a pesto sauce out of garlic scapes and pine nuts and basil and other savory ingredients, but I am going to cut up these scapes and then cut them up real fine, and I'm going to roll them into some hand-rolled delicious farm fresh butter, and then I'm going to re-harden that butter. This butter will be softened when I put the garlic scapes in it, and then we'll be able to take that off. I'm going to make 2 pounds of this butter, and then we take a little bit. You can put it on potatoes or on grilled meat. Oh, it's just amazing. It's like garlic infused butter. So don't waste your scapes. So it's easy. I just take the scape and I'll cut it right here below the flower. Okay, because I don't want the stem. Sometimes the stem is okay, but it can get woody and blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to chop it up anyway, but I just want the scapes. And you can just leave the stem sit there. So boom, done. Scape in the basket. I'm going to repeat till I get all these scapes done, and then we'll go make the butter. And I mean, this is really awesome. I let this go for 2 seasons because it was naturalized. When I was digging, I apparently cut off the stem on the top and didn't know the bulbs were still in there. So these garlic bulbs, this is purple garlic. What a great surprise. I cut the scapes off. I'm going to use those, but now I'm going to dry some of these out to plant for next year. I'm going to use some of these for fresh eating. No worries to eat them fresh like this. The other ones I'll let wait a while till they dry out some more. But look at all that garlic from like one bulb. Awesome, that's an awesome surprise. Now I brought the scapes inside. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them into this handy dandy little chopper that my mother actually got for me. I love it, works like a charm. Put them in there. If they don't fit, just cut them up a little bit. They're gonna get chopped up anyway. I'll cut some of these up in there. But anyway, put this lid on it. And you chop away. Okay, so we've got some fresh Amish country roll butter. I love roll butter. If you've never had it, it's like so tasty and so good. We're gonna experiment with this. We're gonna put it in the Vitamix, and then we're gonna add the scapes in there, which I already pre-ground. And then we're gonna put it into little ball mason jars so we can freeze it and then take 8 ounces out as we want it, or whatever. Here's what the ground up scapes look like. Oh, I wish we had aroma here in this video because it smells great. Scapes are basically garlic. It's the same thing. It has that really pungent aroma flavor. And this is a mixture of 2 different kinds of garlic scapes. This is the Tibetan purple garlic and the elephant garlic that we grow. So we're going to put a little bit of this into the blender at one time with the butter and see how it comes out. Maybe do like 1 container at a time. Try and make it even. So this butter's been softened up. We left it outside, not in the refrigerator, just out in one of our cupboards for a couple days until we can get around to it. It's nice and soft and creamy. When this is done, you can top steaks with it. Forget about the cholesterol and stuff like this. You can put it on vegetables, mashed potatoes, anything at all. It's going to be good. So we've just decided that we're going to go for broke. We put the whole 2-pound thing in there rather than mess around a little bit. And we're going to try and stir it all up. We don't want to liquefy it. Yes. But we can pour it in as we go. But anyway, go ahead and put all of the scapes in there.
That I'm going to do just a little at a time so it gets more evenly.
Man, the aroma. scape. Oh, we're gonna get the rest of the scape stuff out of there. Okay, I just want to eat this right now. Forget about cooking with it. Let's just take a teaspoonful and eat it.
Let's just try putting this on and
Yeah.
going slow.
Just yeah. A slow grind, like, right? So like infusing it. Not infusing it, just incorporating it. A slow mix though, you don't want to like liquefy it or anything, or frappe it. You're not trying to make a
Well, let me just do.
Yeah, it's working. Let's go down on the bottom. Yeah, it smells, the aroma is pretty amazing, isn't it? Now, if you wanted to, you can take this and you can steal a little page out of Chef Judy. Out of her book, she tops her fillets with gorgonzola butter, whipped gorgonzola butter. What you do is add a little cheese to this, gorgonzola or blue cheese or something savory. Oh man.
It's perfect.
Yeah, it's great. So now you're gonna put it into the little 8-ounce containers so we can freeze them and use it when we want, right? Go ahead. That's a great size for 2 people to use, you know, for not one meal, but we can get one out and the rest we're gonna put in the freezer. And so it's just another way to use what we've harvested from the garden with some other ingredients and then basically freezing instead of canning or whatever. Freezing it and it'll last forever in these jars, the seals. Okay, so that's how you make it. At least that's the way we make it. Scape butter. So we're finishing this up. We've got 6 lovely containers of Scape butter. And as I think about this, you know, we'll keep one out. We're gonna start eating it tonight already. And freeze the other ones, take them out when we need them. Corn on the cob season's coming up. You could do this with any herb. If you don't want to dry the herbs, you prefer to make a butter infused with the herb. I mean, why couldn't you do it with oregano? Make oregano butter or thyme butter or a mixture of herbs in the butter. You could even try it with cilantro and basil, I guess. Anything that you'd be willing to go ahead and experiment with, you can try. Do it in a small batch. See how you like it.